Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be giving my review of Sonic 3. I reacted to the trailer, so you can check that out here. But yeah, I'm just going to be reviewing Sonic 3. So I did watch it on my own a couple of days ago. And because I noticed it was on Paramount, I'm like, I've been wanting to see it. I just couldn't go see it if it was like in theaters or whatever. And so I watched it on my own. My overall thoughts and reactions, keep in mind that while I was a fan of the original games, I was a very, very little kid. So I don't remember enough details about any of the Sonic games, and I haven't replayed any of them since to be picky about the lore like other people would be. So if you guys are fans of Sonic and you see something or in this movie that didn't align with it, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts. So this is me just reacting as a person to the movie and what I saw in the movie. So my initial reaction is that I liked it. It was cute. It was fun. I really, really love Shadow's backstory. I was always a huge fan of Sonic and Shadow specifically. I remember just loving Shadow, and I don't remember any reasons why. So I really enjoyed what they did with Shadow's character in this. I did feel like some parts of it at the could have been kind of expanded upon, but it's still a kids movie, and I think it was like already 2 hours long at the time. So I mean, it's like, what else are you gonna add to it? And it might have like slowed down you know, the movie a little bit. So Sonic and Knuckles and Tails, their friendship and relationship, and then the main couple is really cute. I did feel like I really liked that the main couple got kind of a nice portion in the middle where they did the mission, and them turning into her sister and her sister's husband was funny. Her sister's husband's actually played by Shamar Moore, who plays Morgan in Criminal Minds, and until he got yeeted out of the show. Sad day, but I love Morgan, so I love Shamar Moore. I love his acting. I know he's in another thing called SWAT or something I haven't seen, but he did fantastic. And like the whole concept there was really funny. It was like them changing back and forth and like stuff. The main bad guy I think is played by Jim Carrey, and I don't like Jim Carrey. I've never liked him or his comedies. That's a hot take because he's a fantastic actor. Like, people compliment him, but I've never really been fond of him because he's just so extra, and that's kind of what he is. Like, he's not as Jim Carrey like in this one. Like, you can tell it's a little bit tamer compared to what he normally acts, but he still makes the main bad guy extra. And it was kind of like, he had some funny moments. There was some funny moments in the whole movie. The ending and the whole boss fight and everything that was happening was pretty dramatic. I liked the twist with the other bad guy that was included in there, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The guy who does team up with the main bad guy, the other one that Jim Carrey plays. So I liked his character. There are sirens on the highway. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but if you can't, just ignore them. And so I liked that situation, and I think it did something interesting with Jim Carrey's, the main bad guy's character, due to the circumstances going on. So spoiler alerts, if you don't want spoilers for the end of the movie, then click away and I'll put a timestamp here. But essentially, like, the main bad guy finds out his grandfather's behind it. Dr. Robotnik, is that the guy's name? So his grandfather, and they team up for a while, but then he finds out that his grandfather just wants to destroy the world, and he kind of wants to rule the world, so he needs a world here to rule and stuff. And so it forces Dr. Robotnik to go against him, and I think that was an interesting place to take his character. So it was almost like he got to team up with the good guys for a little while. You guys can come back now. I really liked the fight with Sonic and Shadow. I love Shadow's character. I love the whole backstory and the flashbacks that we got. I feel like that I really, really liked that they took the time to like properly show his backstory. And I liked the fight with Sonic and Shadow. I love the boss fight because it had one of those typical where it's like, okay, you got this character up here doing this thing, and then you got these characters doing that thing. Sonic and Shadow's role was really nice, and then Tails and Knuckles and that whole thing. So Dr. Robotnik and Shadow and their situation at the end of this was really interesting. So I ended up having to look it up to see if it was true or not, based on this twist that was thrown in there. And I found out that you watch an end credit scene and it kind of clarifies. So there's two different end credit scenes. The second end credit scene is what clarifies the twist, because I was not fond of the twist and I wish that it had been a little different. But that's kind of like the end credit scene sort of explained that. So overall, it was just kind of like a fun little movie, and I enjoyed it. And I don't know, I'm not really pumped for the next one because I was kind of hoping there'd be a lot more with Shadow than what there was. And like I said, I feel like there could have been a little bit more at the end, kind of expanding upon Shadow's character arc, I guess we'll say, to avoid spoilers. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I don't know if it would be like a 4 or 5 star for me. It's just like, yeah, 4-star movie, like 4 to 5 stars. Like all of the things with Shadow was pretty much like 5 stars for me. So it felt shorter. I don't know, because it was supposed to be, it claimed it was like over 2 hours long, which is a long movie. Like that's almost the length of a Star Wars movie, but for some reason it felt so much shorter than the other movies. I don't know if it was because there was a lot happening and it just had like, it made it feel like it was shorter compared to the other two, or if it was just like me or what, but it did feel a lot shorter. So that would be like one of the complaints that I had, was just like it felt too short. But like, again, if you look at the actual length, it's like over 2 hours long, unless I looked at it wrong. Maybe I looked at it wrong and that explains it, and it is shorter. But overall, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In the meantime, if you liked my reaction to Sonic 3, then check out my reaction and review of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action TV show. I'll put episode 1 here so you guys can go check that out. I ended up reviewing the whole series. It was another fun, I did have some complaints in the middle, but you guys can check out my thoughts and reviews on that, because it was another fun, you know, kids movie that's made like live action stuff. So check that out. You don't want to miss it.